Belle, and today I'm bringing you a review of Dragonhaven by Robin McKinley. If you're not familiar with McKinley, she is a fantasy author. She's been writing for probably 25 or 30 years. Her books, The Hero and the Crown and The Blue Sword, are Newbery Award winners, and she has lots of other fantasy retellings. She did retellings of Beauty and the Beast and Rumpelstiltskin and several others. Fantastic author. I've read probably half of her books, and I have loved every single one of them. So Dragonhaven I picked up at a used book sale, and super excited about it. This one was published in 2007, so it's a little bit older, but not too far back. And it follows the story of a boy named Jake who lives in a United States park where they keep dragons. So he is the one telling the story. It's later in his life, and he's been asked to retell his story, so a little bit of a frame tale there, sort of like an autobiography, except it's a fictional character telling it. Anyway, so that makes the style a little bit unique. It's written more like from the point of view of a teenage boy, and that it's really remarkable the way McKinley uses that style. It doesn't sound like her 100%, but she still weaves in her own unique tone, and it's really neat to see. Anyway, the plot: he lives in this park of dragons, and he gets to go out on his first overnight camping in the park by himself when he's almost 15, and he finds a dragon that a poacher has attacked, and she is dying, but she has little dragon babies, and one of them is still alive. So Jake, of course, takes the dragon baby and tries to raise her, which is illegal. Complicated rules and laws and all of that stuff. And I'm not going to get much farther than that because I don't really want to spoil the experience or the story for you guys, but it's a really intriguing plot line. Dragons have become a much bigger deal in fantasy recently. They're toning out a little bit, but the last 10 or 15 years, dragons have been all over the place. And what I like about this is that McKinley brings her own take to them. She humanizes the dragon story a little bit. She's taking some typical dragon mythology characteristics. They can breathe fire, they're 40 feet long, all of that kind of stuff. But she's really making it her own. And she's done that in a really good way. I've read a lot of dragon stories, and I thoroughly enjoyed this one. There was new stuff to learn. There was a different take on it. But it's not just a fantasy, which is what I appreciate, because there are dragons, yes, but otherwise it's set in a more or less normal American society. So you have a normal 14-year-old boy who's trying to raise a dragon. So in that sense, it's part of your coming-of-age type tale, and McKinley is really good with that voice. She's good with taking something huge, like you're raising a dragon, and making it sound mundane, in a sense, making you think through what it would be like if you were a normal 14-year-old who was raising an orphan dragon baby, and less like heroics and slay the bad guys, and it fits our world a lot more, which is what I really enjoy about her writing. Frankly, I don't have anything bad to say about this story. The only thing I've noticed about McKinley, and I'm still trying to really put words to it, she has a unique style where you kind of feel like you know what's coming, and sometimes you actually do, but it's not tedious because she's not foreshadowing too heavily, and she doesn't make a big deal out of it. This was something I noticed when I was reading Tolstoy, and it's kind of similar, that he'll talk about something super dramatic, like his main character running off with a random guy and then trying to commit suicide, but he'll say it in such a matter-of-fact way that you read it and then you kind of have to do a double take and be like, wait, did he actually just say that? And I feel a similar way about McKinley, although it's less dramatic. She kind of glosses over stuff that other authors would make a major plot element. And I appreciate that. She has a super unique voice, so especially if you're looking for something new, whether that's in fiction in general or in fantasy or in young adult fiction, really, I would say you should give her a try. Regardless, I think everyone should give her a try. And like I said, she has lots of books, so there are lots of things to choose from. I'm a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast stories, so you can try her a book called Beauty, or I think she has one called The Rose Daughter, which I haven't gotten to yet, that's also Beauty and the Beast. I really want to try that. This is a dragon book. You've got the hero and the crown and the blue sword, which are set in her own fantasy universe. And she did one with Robin Hood. She did The Outlaws of Sherwood. I really enjoyed that one. So whether it's Dragonhaven or something else, I would say go give her a try and you won't regret it. Let me know in the comments if you've read McKinley, what you thought, or what else you're reading now or you think I should be reading. And I'll see you next time.